Hey, I have spent weeks researching and testing all sorts of WordPress themes and plugins made for Airbnb or holiday home rentals. And trust me, it hasn't been easy. There is a lot of choices out there. But for my website client, the priority was to find something simple to use where we can synchronize the calendar from Airbnb and other platforms and also accept direct bookings with payments and all from their own website. After all that search, I found what I think is the best and easiest solution for what my client needed. It is a plugin that costs $115 a year. This video is not sponsored or paid in any way. This is a genuine tutorial to help someone that has been on the same hunt as me and also to teach you how this plugin works. Let's jump right into it. Here is the plugin I went with. It is WP Booking System, and this is the home page. I will put the link down in the description. As you can see on the pricing page here, we have a personal, a business, and a developer plan. The personal plan is really good, but when you look at what's included in the add-on, we realize it doesn't include the payments. So for this reason, we had to go with the business plan. To install this plugin on your WordPress website, search plugin and enter the WordPress booking system. You will find this plugin. You can install now and activate, and that will give you the free version of the plugin. It doesn't have all the features included, but it's actually a really good free option. Okay, so this is your dashboard page with the business plan that we have chosen. I'm going to show you how to use it. First, we have two menus, but they are exactly the same. We have the menu here at the top, and we have the same menu here on the left. So for this, we're going to stay at the top, and I'm also going to collapse at the bottom here so we can have a bigger screen. The dashboard page is pretty straightforward, where you would have your notification and your upcoming booking, some easy access to quick link. You're gonna have to have your first calendar. I already have one created here. So for the purpose of this video, I'm just gonna create a test calendar. So we're gonna give it a test name. You can set a default price for your whole calendar. If you already have many calendars, you can copy one that you already have, but this one we're gonna keep it blank. And I will click add a calendar. And that's it. I have created a calendar here. The first tab we have is called booking. It will show you how many bookings are pending, accepted, and deleted. At this stage, we have none, but if you would like to add it manually, you can click here on add booking, and it will take you to a page where we can edit and add a client here. You can export the bookings, that is as if you want to import it to another site. I will talk about this later. Before you add a booking, you're gonna have to create a form. We'll get to that shortly as well. Below we have the calendar, then we have bulk availability select. So this is very handy if you want to cross a whole section or book a whole section easily. So I'm going to try to have a test here. Let's say in August, I do not want to book for 1 week the place. I want to keep it to myself. So I would select the date here. Then you can edit availability, but I'm going to say this one is booked. And I'm just going to click bulk edit. Don't forget to hit the save changes. If you forget, it will remind you to save the changes. So now we can see on the calendar, the color has changed and has gone booked. And same here on the top calendar. Back on the left menu, below we have the legend. Here you can see all the colors and the changeover if you would like to split the days for your stays. There is a lot of options you can edit if you click on edit legend items. This has taken us to the calendar legend. So the calendar legend, you can see here we have 4 different legends, but you can add some new one. I'm going to create one so you can see what it looks like. So I'm going to add a new legend item here. I'm going to call this one closed, as saying if you want to close 1 or 2 days a week. Now you can choose the type. So if you want the whole day or if you want the split days, I'm going to choose single. Then you can select the color of this legend, select the text legend, and add some translations if you need. Then we're going to click Add Legend Item. Now we have this new legend called Close, and it's a different color. And we can edit either if we want to keep it as the full day, starting the changeover, or ending a changeover. We're going to leave it as it is. You can always edit from here. Those changes that we've made for this one, we can edit all the other legend exactly the same way. So you can change all the colors, edit all the names, or whatever you need. On this legend, you can also have the one showing first. You can choose which one are visible to customers and which one are bookable just by clicking on this little tab. Now we're going back to the calendar. I have just showed you before how to edit via the bulk edit, which is very easy if you have many dates to edit at once. The other way you can edit your bookings is by doing them manually. To do this, it's very simple. You will just select the months from your smaller calendar, and then on the little arrow, you can click and choose which legend you would like to apply on this particular day. You can edit the price and the description the same way. Once this is done, do not forget to save the changes. Below is the import section. This is where you're going to bring all your information from your other platforms like Airbnb and Booking.com or your iCall calendar. Now we're going back to the calendar again. The last section at the bottom is how to export your calendar to another platform using CSV files. To be able to take bookings on your website, you're going to have to create a form which will allow you to send emails confirmation to your client and also receive the booking. Back at the top on the page, we're going to click on the Form tab. So if you have a form already created, you can edit, duplicate. Otherwise, you can create a new form by clicking the button Add a New Form. From here, you can name your form. So this is a test form again. This is a form builder. You would only have to click on whichever elements you want to add, and it will just add it automatically to your form. Do not forget to save the form when you finish, and you'll be able to see your form working. We have the form options at the top. In the form option, you have general option, some confirmation, payment option, and contract setting. So this is really regarding to your business and what you really need to edit here. Email notification is really important. Make sure you go under email notification and edit your email. It has to be the correct email address, and make sure you make some tests as well before you use it on your website. In the setting tabs, there's only a few tabs you actually need to know. So the first one is the general tab. And here you will be able to edit a lot of graphic style of your calendar that will show on your website. The next one is the language. If you need to change different languages, this app will let you choose how many languages the calendar will show and display. The next one is the email. Again, make sure everything is correct here. Under payment option, you have quite a few general settings that you can double check, and also the contract if you would like to add a contract for your client to sign on the website before confirming the reservation. Next to setting, under add-on, you'll be able to add or select whichever plugin you want to use for your website. Here I have used Stripe for payment as it is one of the most trusted plugins, but you can choose many or different plugins if you'd like to. Before we finish, I just want to show you quickly how easy it is to add the calendar on your website. I have just created this page for the website, and now we're gonna add the calendar on it. So here we're editing with Elementor, but you can edit with any other plugins you have installed on your WordPress website. So under Elementor, at the bottom, you would have add a multiple overview calendar, a single calendar, or a yearly calendar. I'm gonna add the single one. Then on the right menu, you can choose which calendar to display. Here, I'm gonna pick the test one. Then you would have to choose which form you would like to display. I'm gonna choose the test form. You do have many options display here. I'll let you have a look. And that's it. You just gotta hit the save button and then view your page. And then that's it. Your calendar showed just that easy on the website. We can even see the changes we made for August. And this is it. This is how easy it is with this plugin on your WordPress website. It's a really good plugin, even for the cost of 220 New Zealand dollars a year. I think this plugin is really good for small holiday home owner or Airbnb host who wants to take control of the rentals without going through the other platform and expensive fees for each rentals. You can have up to 5 websites with this plugin and also many calendars under the same one. So it's really powerful, and I've only showed you just a little bit of what it is capable of. If you found this video helpful, give me a thumbs up, and also let me know in the comments if you have used this plugin or any other plugin for your rentals. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you again in another video. Bye bye.